everybody. In today's video, I wanted to show you the Simply Classical Spelling by Memoria Press. This is book 1, the student guide. I already have a video on book 2, so if you think this level might look a little bit too easy for your child, you can take a look at book 2. These are not really correlated with grade levels, but Simply Classical Level 2, which is what this particular book goes with, is kind of a cross between first and second grade, although I would say the spelling is definitely on the first grade side. This could even be used for kindergarten, later in kindergarten, like the second half of kindergarten, in my opinion. Okay, so that just to kind of give you an example or, of what grades you might be using this for. But the Simply Classical Level 2 program is for ages 6 to 8. Chronological or skill level. So an older kid who has maybe some learning needs or some disabilities could use this. All right, so let's jump right in. We have the teacher notes. I definitely recommend you reading these. These are really important, and this will help you understand this program. There are key words that have some sort of spelling pattern to them. And then there are words to know. And the words to know are sight words. And it tells you the kind of the plan for each day. So day 1 is memorize Monday. Day 2 is hands-on touch Tuesday. Day 3 is write high Wednesday. And day 4 is Thursday quiz day. The quizzes, though, are done orally. You could choose to have your child write them down if you preferred, but the quizzes in this book are done orally. And day 5 is an optional day. I specifically love this program because it has that multisensory component. So if you have a child who is very active, or like I said, is older and a struggling learner, this is a fantastic program. Now, I have not done this book yet, but I have done book 2 with my now 4th grader when she was in 2nd grade, and it was fantastic. So this is what a week's spread looks like. Very simple and not overwhelming. That is another reason that I particularly love this. So we've got the key words on the side, and these in this case are CVC words, but they're not always CVC words. And then over here we have words to know. Those are the sight words. We always have words in context. So this is a sentence that the student should be able to read. And then there's word study. So in this case, it's find the vowel in each word. Is each vowel long or short? And which word has a short E sound? There is some extra practice down here. If your student is struggling, or on Thursdays when they take their oral test, if they get any wrong, you could have them practice there. So here's week 2, and they have 3 words to know this day. And as you can see, there's now 2 sentences for the words in context, and the word study is a little bit deeper. Week 3, we have our long vowels. Also notice that we do have the C saying the S sound, which they talk about here in the word study. Week 4, 5. So week 5, it got a little bit harder. If you only want the spelling and you don't want the entire Simply Classical Level 2 program, you can buy the spelling separately. And you can even get the lesson plans for the spelling for like $4, and you can print them out yourself. You can have them shipped to you if you want to for, I think, maybe $5 or $6. There is review words on week 15, so you will put any difficult words your child had there. Here they're learning color words. Notice the sentences get more complex. I love how it's more complex punctuation. Which 2 words rhyme? Make new words by changing the first letter in rake, late, and gaze to M. That's really fun to do with magnetic letters. Is the apostrophe above or below the S? Which letter is doubled? What happens if you change CR in crab and crave to GR? What is the second letter in each word? What is the second to last letter in each word? Which letters are the same in these rhyming words? Which has a silent E? There's another review, and that's it. So there are 33 weeks of spelling, which I also appreciate. I love it when there's not 36 weeks. So, and then here is a mixed test to test 50 words orally. And you'll teach any missed words and then place them on a list for an 8-week review. In Simply Classical 2, there is an optional 8-week review at the end that you can do. So basically, you want your child to get all of these words right, and then at the end of the year. And then here is our scope and sequence. I'll leave it here for just a second in case you want to pause the video so you can see what they will be learning each week. So everything starts with CVC words, goes to long vowels, and then it has initial and final blends, double consonant teams, consonant blends, review words, and of course, those sight words. And here is our summary. And this also shows you all of the words to know. So in weeks 1 to 16, there are 42 words and then another 35 words. So there's 72 common words and sight words. That's another reason that I chose this program for my daughter, because she has an easier time with the rule-based words and a more difficult time with the sight words. And so since there's only 2 or 3 a week, and then she really looks at them in context and practices them with those hands-on components, I just know this will be great for her. So I hope that was helpful. If you have any questions, leave them down below, and I will see you in the next video.